Okay, my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just we will wait for 2 minutes. Okay, so good morning to one and all. Today we are going to start the another important point related to this our chapter number first, that is nothing but the interconnected grid system. Okay, one short point is there, but this is the very important as far as the what I can say the no, short note is concerned, and different what we can say question in the ISC is concerned. Okay, so what is that? First, how the question will going to arise into the what I can say final exam is like this, or ISC as your final exam is of online. But what question will going to arise into the ISC, that what is interconnected grid system and give its advantages. Okay, what is interconnected grid system and give its advantages. This is the question will going to arise. So very simple definition of an interconnected grid system is that, see, whenever the connection of several generating station in a parallel is known as simple interconnected grid system. Okay, everybody got this? What is that? Whenever we are going to connect different several generating station in the parallel, okay, in the parallel, then whatever that arrangement is there, that arrangement is called as interconnected grid system. Grid म्हणजे काय? एकमेकांना कनेक्ट असणं. या वर्डचं मीनिंग काय? We are going to connect to the each other. That is nothing but the grid. So what happens whenever we are having several generating stations were there, and that several generating station, we are going to connect it into the parallel, and whatever that arrangement is there, that arrangement is called as interconnected grid system. Now you know that what is the series and parallel. See, if we are going to connect, as you know that concept of series and parallel in case of resistance, whenever we are going to connect two resistance after one another, and whatever this arrangement is going to form, this arrangement is called as the resistances are connected in series. And whenever we are going to connect the two resistors in a such way that what happens? One common point of the one resistance, one whatever the common points is there, one side of this particular two resistances is connected to this particular common point, and another terminal of these two resistances is connected to the another common point. And whatever this arrangement is going to form, this arrangement is called as the resistances in the parallel. So same concept is applicable here. What we are going to do, we are connecting different generating station in the parallel. Means see, if this is the one of the generating station, I can give it is the name as the G1. It is another generating station if I am going to give it as the generating G2. So whenever I am going to connect these two substation into this particular arrangement, that is nothing but the parallel. So whatever this whole arrangement is there, this arrangement is called as the interconnected grid system. Simple definition: whenever two several generating stations are going to be connected in a parallel, several generating station, different generating station जे आहेत ते आपण पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट केले, तर ती जी काय अरेंजमेंट आहे, वॉट एव्हर दॅट अरेंजमेंट इज देअर, दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज दी इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रीड सिस्टीम. कळले का सगळ्यांना इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रीड सिस्टीम? वेदर एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस डेफिनेशन, इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रीड सिस्टीम?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, as you are see why we are doing this one, or why we are connecting this several generating station into the parallel. See, various problems we are facing, we are in the sense power engineer facing considerably. Whatever that problem we are facing, we are going to reducing that problem by using this particular interconnection of the different power station in the parallel. Okay, म्हणजे जे काय आपले different पॉवरचे इश्यू येत आहेत, व्हॉट एव्हर दी different पॉवर इश्यू अरायझेस, we can reduce that particular power issue with the help of this particular interconnection of the different power station in the parallel. So they have given, see, although the interconnection stations involve extra cost, yet considering the benefits derived from the such an arrangement, it is gaining much favor these days. Okay, see, as we are going to connect this all generating station or all these stations into the parallel, so for this we have to what I can say, uh, invest the extra cost, or it require the extra cost for its interconnection. But whatever the advantages or whatever the benefits that we are getting from this particular connection of this particular several generating station in parallel, that is much more. That's why although the cost is more, this arrangement is very predominantly used in this today's scenario, that we are going to connect the different generating station in the parallel. जरी याच्यामध्ये कॉस्ट जास्त लागत असली तरी पण याच्यापासून जे मिळणारे बेनिफिट्स आहेत किंवा याचे जे ऍडव्हान्टेजेस आहेत, कशाचे, जे की आपण डिफरंट व्हॉट आय कॅन से जनरेटिंग स्टेशन पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट करणार आहोत, याचे जे काही डिफरंट ऍडव्हान्टेजेस आहेत याच्यापासून मिळणारे, हे these are more, much more. That's why what we are doing, that's why this also is whatever this arrangement is there, it is predominant in this today's situation. म्हणजे जरी कॉस्ट जरी जास्त जात असली तरी आपण काय करतोय, ही अरेंजमेंट आपण सारखी काय करतोय, यूज करतोय, किंवा आपण काय करतोय, डिफरंट जनरेटिंग स्टेशन एकमेकाला पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट करतोय, जरी याच्यामध्ये कॉस्ट जास्त इन्व्हेस्ट होत असली तरी पण. ओके, so what is the first of all, in this first what we can say PPT, what we have understood, we have understood the definition of interconnected grid system. Whenever several generating station or the arrangement of a connection of several generating station in parallel, that is known as the interconnected grid system. Okay, although the cost required is more for this particular interconnection grid system, but whatever the advantages, whatever the benefits are there, or whatever the what I can say different problems related to the power will get solved, that is much more. That's why in nowadays this arrangement is most favorable for the what I can say interconnection of the grid system. see the question will going to ask in this manner only. काय क्वेश्चन विचारला जाणार आहे, व्हॉट इज द इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रिड सिस्टीम, म्हणजे त्यात तुम्हाला काय लिहायचं आहे त्याची डेफिनेशन, अँड देन व्हॉट यू हॅव टू राईट, आफ्टर दॅट व्हॉट यू हॅव टू जस्ट the advantages, or you can say why this particular what we can say interconnected grid system is going to be used. Okay, so now we will see, we have seen now what is the interconnected grid system. Now we will see what is its advantages or why this particular system is favorable. Okay, so see baga, some of the advantages of interconnected grid system are listed below. म्हणजे काय आता बघा, पहिला फोरमोस्ट ऍडव्हान्टेज, आणि पहिला ऍडव्हान्टेज काय आहे आपला बघा, इथे काय दिलेलं आहे, एक्सचेंज ऑफ पीक लोड्स. म्हणजे काय होणार आहे, व्हॉट विल गोइंग टू हॅपन, सी इफ आय एम हॅव्हिंग द टू जनरेटिंग स्टेशन which are connected in a parallel. Okay, but now what happens on one of the particular generating station, तुमचा पीक लोड कधी येणार आहे, ज्यावेळेस तुमच्या कंझ्युमरची डिमांड जास्त होणार आहे, त्यावेळेस जो काही लोड अचीव्ह होणार आहे तो पीक लोडला जाणार आहे तुमचा, बरोबर आहे का. ज्यावेळेस कंझ्युमर जास्त डिमांड करणार आहे त्यावेळेस ते तुमचा पर्टिक्युलर जनरेटिंग स्टेशन पीक लोडला जाणार आहे. पण व्हॉट हॅपन्स, सपोज आता जर सपोज इथंच तुम्हाला बघा, इथंच तुम्हाला एक सिंपल एक्झाम्पल देतो, जस्ट आय विल इलॅबोरेट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर, this is the particular G1 generating station and this is the particular G2 generating station. These two generating station are what we have did, we have connected it into the parallel. Now what happens, suppose याचा पर्टिक्युलर काय आहे, याची पर्टिक्युलर कॅपॅसिटी आहे पर्टिक्युलर ऑफ 25 मेगावॅटची, आणि याची कॅपॅसिटी आहे काय 20 मेगावॅटची. ओके, जर सपोज काय झालं, ऑन दिस पर्टिक्युलर G1 स्टेशन whatever the loads is there, that is reached up to the 25 megawatt. त्या 25 मेगावॅट पर्यंत लोड गेला, पण परत सुद्धा अजून कंझ्युमरची डिमांड आहे, म्हणजे ती काय झाला, पीक लोड झाला. म्हणजे आता काय करणार मी, याच्या वर जे लागेल, त्या 25 मेगावॅटच्या वर जे लागेल ते मी कुठून घेणार, आय विल टेक इट फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिक्युलर G2 जनरेटिंग स्टेशन, और whatever my extra load is there or whatever my extra demand of my consumer is there, that I am going to fulfill with the help of this particular G2 generating station. Why this is going to be possible? Because these two generating stations are connected in the parallel. So what happened, as they are going to connected in the parallel, it is easily possible to exchange the peak load of this any generating station. म्हणजे जर सपोज दरवेळेस G1 आणि G2 असंच काही नाही. ओके, जर सपोज G3 पण असेल, इफ G3 is also possible there, so what it will happen, if I will connect this, I can exchange it from anywhere. Okay, so if whatever the peak loads is there, some of the load G1 will exchange with the G2 and some of the it will exchange with the G3. Okay, किंवा जो काय पीक लोड गरजेचा आहे, जी काय पीक लोड रिक्वायरमेंट आपल्याला भागवायची आहे, ती काय करेल, G2 कडून थोडी घेईल आणि G3 कडून थोडी घेईल. ओके, सो व्हॉट हॅपन, देयर इज अ एक्सचेंज ऑफ लोड. ओके, देयर इज अ एक्सचेंज ऑफ लोड whenever there are, whenever we have to what we can say, आपल्याला पीक लोड्स ज्यावेळेस डिटरमाइन हे करायचं आहे, काय म्हणतो त्याला, ज्यावेळेस एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉवर स्टेशनवर पीक लोड येत आहे आणि तो एक्सचेंज करायचा आहे, त्यावेळेस आपण काय वापरणार आहे, वी आर गोइंग टू यूज दिस पर्टिक्युलर इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रिड सिस्टम. एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस फर्स्ट ऍडव्हान्टेज. व्हॉट इज दिस फर्स्ट ऍडव्हान्टेज, एक्सचेंज ऑफ पीक लोड, सगळ्यांना कळलेलं आहे का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what is my second is nothing but the use of older plants. वरच्याला रिलेटेड आहे खालचं, पण कसं आहे बघा, if suppose I will consider this is my first G1 as a generating station and this G2 as a generating station, but this is older one. हा खूप दिवसापूर्वी बांधलेला होता, but what happens, its capacity is somewhat I can say it is of what 5 megawatt. Okay, and whatever this capacity of this particular G1 station, this is of what 10 megawatt. Now these two generating station are what, they are connected in parallel, but this generating station, whatever this generating station G2, that is older one and we are not using this much nowadays, but due to some problems or due to some what happens, what I can say, due to some abnormal situation, if the load on this particular G1 plant is going to increase, and if it is not possible to fulfill the demand by using this G1 power plant, then what we are going to do, whatever the older power plant is there, whose rating is somewhat low as compared to this particular G1 plant, that will come into the picture, and we are going to meet the whatever the increased load with the help of this particular G2 power station. Okay, म्हणजे जो आपण पहिला पॉइंट बघितला होता, whatever the first point we have seen, exchange of peak load, same point is applicable, but just one word is come into the picture, is that older plants. Older म्हणजे काय असते, आता आपण लक्षात घ्या, कुठलाही एखादा प्लांट उभा करताना एकदमच 100 मेगावॅट किंवा 200 मेगावॅट, येस वी आर ऑल्सो एस्टॅब्लिशिंग दॅट वन, पण एखादा स्मॉल प्लांट उभा करायचा असेल तर ऑब्व्हियसली काय करतो आपण, 20 मेगावॅटचा आपण एस्टॅब्लिश केला. But what happens after 30 and 40 years, or after 20 years, obviously the demand on that particular power plant is going to increase. Okay, so what we are doing, we are establishing after that new generating stations there, or new plant is there, but it is possible for us to use this particular older plant also with the help of this interconnected grid system. म्हणजे असं नाही की हा जो जुना प्लांट होता तो परत आपण वापरणारच नाही. जर आपली ग्रीड सिस्टीम एकमेकाला कनेक्टेड असेल तर आपण तो जो नवीन प्लांट एस्टॅब्लिश केलेला आहे तो पण आपण यूज करणार, आणि हा जो काही ओल्ड प्लांट आहे तो पण आपण काय करणार, वी आर गोइंग टू यूज. ओके, एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस वन? Everybody, second point, whether second point is clear to everyone? Now what is my third point? Ensure the economical operation. आता बघा, economical operation means what it will happen. Very important point is there. So see, now if we are having the different interconnected grid system, and if it is possible for us to connect all this particular generating station in parallel, then what it will happen, see, if one city is there, I am giving you simple example so that you can understand this particular point. If this city is there, okay, and if we are having the 3 generating station there, particularly G1, this is nothing but the G2, and this is nothing but the G3. Okay, so what it will happen, आपण काय केलेलं आहे, what we have did, we have established this is of what, 10 megawatt, this is of another 10 megawatt, and this is of another 5 megawatt we have established. And what we have did, we have connected all this particular station in the parallel. Okay, and this is in the particular city. So what it will happen, as you know that if what happens, the load on this particular generating station is going to be increased. So what happens, if it is going to be increased, we are taking, or we are what I can say, whatever that extra load is there, that is going to fulfill by this particular plant G2. Or if G2 is unable, that it is possible for with the help of G3. If G3 is also unable, if another plant is there, if it is possible, we are going to fulfill with the G4. Means what happens, whatever the extra load is there, that is going to be achieved. For that extra load, we cannot going to make the another generating station there only. म्हणजे जर सपोज माझं काय 10 मेगावॅटचं जर जनरेटिंग स्टेशन होतं, पण मला त्याला एक्स्ट्रा लोड यायला लागला, तर मी लगेच त्याचं दुसरं जनरेटिंग स्टेशन त्याच्या शेजारी उभारणार नाही. काय करणार आहे, जे काय अनादर एकमेकाला कनेक्टेड जनरेटिंग स्टेशन आहे तिथून मी त्या लोडची डिमांड काय करणार आहे, फुलफिल. मग यात इकॉनॉमिकल कसं झालं आहे, त्याच्यातूनच मी सगळं काय केलं, आय हॅव what I can say, fulfill all the loads with the help of whatever the generating station available with me. Okay, I have not established the new generating station there. मी तिथं त्याच्यासाठी पैसे खर्च करून नवीन जनरेटिंग स्टेशन उभा केलं नाही. What I have did, I have fulfilled the demand of all loads with the help of other generating station which are connected into the grid. ओके, म्हणजेच काय झालं, मला आहे त्याच्यातच सगळं भागवत आलं. म्हणजेच काय, व्हॉट इज द मिनिंग ऑफ दॅट वन, एन्श्युअर्स दी इकॉनॉमिकल ऑपरेशन्स. म्हणजे काय झालं, इफ वी हॅव कनेक्टेड दिस ऑल इन पॅरलल, अँड इफ व्हॉट एव्हर अवर डिमांड इज देअर, इफ इट इज पॉसिबल टू फुलफिल ऑल दॅट डिमांड with the help of all generating station which are connected in parallel, then what happens, obviously the cost which is required to establish the new plant is going to be reduced, and itself is says that there is a economical operation. सगळ्यांना थर्ड पॉइंट कळलंय का? एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस पॉइंट, थर्ड पॉइंट, दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी व्हॉट इज द एडवांटेजेस, दॅट इज इट एन्शुअर्स दी इकॉनॉमिकल ऑपरेशन्स. गॉट इट एव्हरीवन? कळलेलं का सगळ्यांना? हा,
Yes, sir.
okay. Now since fourth and fifth point, that is increase the diversity factor and reduces the plant reserve capacity. See, whenever we are going to connect this particular, what we can say, different whatever the generating stations are there into this particular parallel, or we are connected with the help of grid, so what it will happen, the diversity factor is obviously going to increases. Okay, diversity factor of that particular plant is going to be increased. Okay, so what is the definition of diversity factor? Can anybody tell me? Apan bagitla baga, diversity factor, we have seen this particular factor, diversity factor, that is nothing but the what, sorry, sum of the individual's maximum demand divided by maximum demand on the power station. आता काय झालं, डायव्हर्सिटी फॅक्टर इनक्रीज होत आहे, म्हणजे कसं बघा, जर सपोज आता माझ्याकडे डिफरंट कंझ्युमर होते आणि हे माझं एक जनरेटिंग स्टेशन G1 होतं, बरोबर आहे, आणि हे एक जनरेटिंग स्टेशन G2, आणि इफ वी आर हॅव्हिंग द डिफरंट कंझ्युमर, पण काय झालं, इंडिव्हिज्युअल्स मॅक्झिमम डिमांड वाढल्या. सर हे सपोज हे कंझ्युमर आहेत, हे दीज आर कनेक्टेड इन दी सच वे. ओके, आता काय झालं, ह्या ज्या कंझ्युमर्स आहेत, इथे जेवढे काही कंझ्युमर्स आहेत, त्यांच्या सगळ्यांच्या मॅक्झिमम डिमांड काय झाल्या, इन्क्रीज झाल्या. मग यांच्या मॅक्झिमम डिमांड इन्क्रीज झाल्या म्हणजेच काय झालं, व्हॉट एव्हर द लोड ऑन दिस पर्टिक्युलर G1 पॉवर स्टेशन इन्क्रीज झाला. बरोबर आहे का? बघा, ह्या सगळ्यांच्या डिमांड वाढल्या, ह्यांची डिमांड वाढली म्हणजेच काय झाली, या पॉवर स्टेशनवर काय आला, लोड आला. म्हणजे मला एवढं पाहिजे, मला एवढं द्या, असं कोण म्हणते, दिस कंझ्युमर्स आर सेइंग लाईक दिस वन. म्हणजे यांच्यावरची डिमांड वाढली म्हणजेच काय झालं, यांच्यावरचा लोड वाढला. बरोबर आहे. मग आता यांच्यावरचा लोड हा पण कसं रिड्यूस करणार आहे, वी आर गोइंग टू रिड्यूस ऍज दीज आर कनेक्टेड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर G2. म्हणजे जसं जसं तुमचं इंडिव्हिज्युअलचं मॅक्झिमम डिमांड वाढत गेलं, तसं तसं आपण कशाने ती मॅक्झिमम डिमांड फुलफिल केली, या G2 पॉवर स्टेशनने आपण ती मॅक्झिमम डिमांड फुलफिल केली. आणि जसं जसं तुमचा मॅक्झिमम डिमांड वाढत जाईल, तसा तसा तुमचा डायव्हर्सिटी फॅक्टर काय होत जाणार आहे, इट विल गोइंग टू इन्क्रीज. That's why I'm saying, whatever these factors, then loads, whatever these words are there, no, that these words are very important. आपण इथून जिथं आता पुढे जाणार आहोत, हे कंटिन्युअसली आपल्याला पिक्चर मध्ये येणार आहे. लोड, त्याच्यानंतर डायव्हर्सिटी फॅक्टर, लोड फॅक्टर, दिस वर्ड ऑलवेज केम इन टू द पिक्चर. ओके, सो व्हॉट यू नीड टू, or what you have to keep in your mind is that whenever what will happen, interconnected grid system is there, with the help of that interconnected grid system, the diversity factor of that particular system is always going to increase. Okay, is always going to increase. Okay, now what is the another point, that reduces the plant reserve capacity. Okay, so what it will happen, this point is also important. Now before 20 to 30 years ago, बघा, 20 ते 21 वर्षापूर्वी, what happens if I have to what I can say, establish one of the generating station in any country or in any particular point, it is expected at that time that particular, whatever the generating station is there, that particular generating station should have the reserve plant. Okay, म्हणजे जर सपोज हे जनरेटिंग स्टेशन जी असेल, सपोज याची पर्टिक्युलर मेगा कॅपॅसिटी असेल 10 मेगावॅटची. ओके, मग आधी काय करायचो आपण, बिफोर 20 to 30 years अगो, आपण ह्या पर्टिक्युलर जनरेटिंग स्टेशनच्या शेजारी एक छोटासा काय करायचो, रिझर्व्ह कॅपॅसिटीचा प्लांट काय करायचो, उभा करायचो, की ज्याची कॅपॅसिटी काय 2 मेगावॅट 1 मेगावॅट अशी आहे. असा एक प्लांट आपण काय करायचो, याच्या शेजारी उभा करायचो या जनरेटिंग स्टेशनसाठी. कशासाठी, जर याच्यावरचा लोड एकदमच वाढला तर ह्या प्लांटनी, या रिझर्व्ह प्लांटने आपण काय करत होतो, तो लोड फुलफिल करत होतो. ओके, व्हॉट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, इफ the load on this particular generating station is going to increase suddenly, then what we are doing what we were doing, with the help of this particular reserve plant we are meeting the demand of this particular what we can say generating station. आपण त्या जनरेटिंग स्टेशन वरून ती डिमांड काय करत होतो मीट करत होतो कुठून त्या रिझर्व्ह प्लांट करून असं चालू होतं. म्हणजे तुम्हाला काय करावं लागत होतं ज्यावेळेस आपली ग्रिड सिस्टीम नव्हती whenever interconnected grid system was not there that time what is the responsibility of that particular government or what is the responsibility that whenever we are going to establish any generating station near to that particular generating station or near to that particular generating plant one reserve plant should be there which will fulfill the demand whenever the demand on this particular generating station is going to be increased. पण आता काय झालं इन दिस नाव सिच्युएशन व्हॉट इट विल हॅपन आता त्या सिच्युएशनला हा जो काय पर्टिक्युलर काय होता ही जे काही जनरेटिंग स्टेशन होतं आणि हा जो काही त्याचा रिझर्व्ह प्लांट होता हे जी नाव ह्या सिच्युएशनला ह्याची गरज आहे का या रिझर्व्ह प्लांटची सध्या गरज आहे का वेदर इट इज नेसेसरी टू गो फॉर दिस पर्टिक्युलर रिझर्व्ह प्लांट whether it is necessary to go for this particular reserve plant. अरे सांगा तरी whether it is necessary to go for this particular reserve plant now. See, I will tell you that now if this particular generating station is there and on 10 to 15 20 years ago reserve plant is there, that time what happened this particular generating station is there that particular generating station is not going to connected with the another generating station that generating station was not connected with the another generating station. So what happens या generating station ला हा reserve plant लागतच होता पण आता काय हे जे काय जनरेटिंग स्टेशन आहे हे जनरेटिंग स्टेशन दुसऱ्या जनरेटिंग स्टेशनला पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट आहे त्यामुळे जर याच्यावरचा जरी डिमांड वाढला किंवा ह्याच्यावरचा लोड जरी इन्क्रीज झाला तर तो लोड आपण कशाने फुलफिल करू शकतोय हे जे काय दुसरं जनरेटिंग स्टेशन आहे त्याच्यानुसार आपण काय करू शकतोय इट इज पॉसिबल फॉर अस टू फुलफिल दॅट पर्टिक्युलर लोड. So whether nowadays this particular reserve plant is necessary for each and every generating station? No. See, आता जर हे असतं की बाबा काय म्हणतो प्रत्येक जनरेटिंग स्टेशन पाशी एक रिझर्व्ह प्लांट असतात तर जेवढे जनरेटिंग स्टेशन तेवढे रिझर्व्ह प्लांट असते ओके बट नाउडेज इट इज नॉट लाईक दॅट. नाउडेज व्हॉट all generating stations are connected in parallel. That's why whatever the plant reserve capacity is there that plant reserve capacity is going to be reduced. So this is the point number 5 is that whenever we are going to concern with the interconnected grid system it reduces the plant reserve capacity. म्हणजे हा जो काही रिझर्व्ह प्लांट आहे त्याची गरज असतील तर ठेवतील नाही तर हा काढला तरी चालेल. Okay, so what it will happen it will reduces the plant reserve capacity. Got it everyone? Everyone got this point number 5 that is it reduces the plant reserve capacity. Whether you have got this point? Someone just reply whether we have got or whether we should proceed further.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see the very important last point that is increases the reliability of supply. Okay, हे तुम्ही म्हणजे आता 10th स्टँडर्ड 12th किंवा तुमच्या डिप्लोमा मध्ये सुद्धा झालेला असेल बघा मी तुम्हाला सांगतो ज्या वेळेस आपले हे दोन रेजिस्टन्स पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट असतात हे ज्यावेळेस दोन रेजिस्टन्स पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्टेड आहेत सपोज आणि इथून ह्या पॉइंट पासून पर्टिक्युलर ह्या पॉइंट पासून ह्या पॉइंट पर्यंत करंट फ्लो होत आहे बरोबर आहे का. सपोज हा रेजिस्टन्स R1 असेल आणि हा रेजिस्टन्स R2. इफ दिस रेजिस्टन्स इज R1 दिस इज R2 and what it will happen if this resistance R1 will going to open circuited. Okay, हा R1 रेजिस्टन्स ओपन सर्किट झाला तरी होल हे सर्किट जे आहे ते होल सर्किट ओपन सर्किट होणार आहे का किंवा असं होणार आहे की ह्या सर्किट मधून सप्लाय फ्लो होणंच बंद होईल नाही. जर सपोज बघा इफ करंट इज गोइंग टू फ्लो फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट if it is going to flow in this direction it's going to flow in this direction also but if this R1 is get open circuited okay किंवा हा R1 इथून निघून गेला म्हणून असं होणार आहे का ह्या पॉइंट पासून ह्या पॉइंट पर्यंत सप्लाय जाणार नाही No, what it will happen, current will going to flow through this particular resistance R2 and it is going to reach up to this point. Okay, so that same concept is going to applied here. Okay, बघा आता जर सपोज ही तुमची इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रिड सिस्टीम आहे, हे जनरेटिंग स्टेशन आहेत, दिस इज जनरेटिंग स्टेशन G1, this is generating station G2, and this is one another generating station that is nothing but the G3. These generating station are connected in parallel to the each other. Okay, and like this one, and they have given this particular continuous supply to some what I can say CP and all other things. But what happened if due to the some problems this particular G1 station or the supply from this particular G1 station has been stopped? ओके, म्हणजे काय पण असू शकतं. सपोज तिथं लाइटनिंग स्ट्रोक झाला किंवा काय झालं, कुठल्या तरी ऍपरेटस मध्ये बिघाड झाला, कुठली तरी पर्टिक्युलर व्हॉट एव्हर दी व्हॉट आय कॅन से different machineries are there that will not going to work. And if such a problem will arises that the supply from this particular generating G1 station is not going to be in that proper direction, so what happens, or if supply is going to be stopped, what happens, with the help of G2 or with the help of G3, it is possible for us to make the continuity of that supply. म्हणजे हा G1 जरी बंद झाला तरी हे G2 आणि G3 हे एकमेकाला ह्या G1 बरोबर पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट असल्यामुळे आपण काय करू शकतो, G1 पासून पण सप्लाय कंटिन्युअसली मेंटेन करू शकतो, and it is easily possible for us to maintain the supply continuity of supply with this G3 also. Okay, with this G3 also. So what happens, the reliability of supply, or you can say the continuity of supply, is going to maintain with the help of this particular interconnected grid system. Okay, everybody got this? The reliability of supply is going to be increased with the help of this interconnected grid system. कळले का, रिलायबिलिटी ऑफ सप्लाय कशी मेंटेन होते? बघा, इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रिड सिस्टीमचे महत्वाचे दोनच ऍडव्हान्टेजेस आहेत. दोन म्हणण्यापेक्षा दोनच ऍडव्हान्टेजेस तुम्ही जे की इंटरकनेक्टेड ग्रिड सिस्टीम साठी इम्पॉर्टंट आहेत. विच आर दॅट वन, एक्सचेंज ऑफ पीक लोड and increase the reliability of supply. These two are the very important advantages of this particular interconnected grid system. Okay, these are the very important advantages of this interconnected grid system. Second and last point कळाय का? Sixth point, increase the reliability of a supply. Everybody got this particular last point, that is it increase the reliability of supply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, now these are the different advantages related to the interconnected grid system. Okay, so what, first of all, the definition is very important. What is the definition? Definition is nothing but the, whenever we are going to connect the different or several generating station in the parallel, and whatever the system that is going to be formed, that system is known as the interconnected grid system. Okay, and at the last, some of the advantages, and तुम्हाला हे क्वेश्चन ISC ला येणारच आहे. बऱ्याचशा वेळा मी ISC ला तो क्वेश्चन टाकतच असतो, because this is another important points there. Okay, so which are that advantages? आता बघा, इथं whenever I have given these advantages in here in this particular PPT, I have just mentioned their headings there. Okay, मी तिथे काय केलेलं आहे, फक्त हेडिंग्स मेन्शन केलेले आहेत. But what is expected from you people, whenever you are going to writing into the examination, okay, what is expected from you, you will going to write with the help of त्याचं एक्सप्लेनेशन तुम्ही तुमच्या स्वतःच्या वर्ड मध्ये लिहायचंय. जे काय हेडिंग आहेत ते हेडिंग तसेच ठेवायचे आहेत. But whatever the explanation is there, that explanation you have to write by your own word. But make sure that whatever the arrangement you are doing, or whatever the sentence arrangement is there, that should be proper. Okay, the sentence arrangement जरा प्रॉपर असली पाहिजे, त्याच्यातून एक काहीतरी चांगलं मिनिंग निघलं पाहिजे. असं नसायला पाहिजे की काय म्हणतो त्याला, तुम्ही काहीतरी सेंटेन्स मनाने लिहायला सांगितलं म्हणून सेंटेन्स लिहिलेलं आहे आणि त्याचं मिनिंगच समजलेलं नाही. It should not be like that one. Okay, so which are the advantages? See, some of the advantages were that we are going to exchange the peak load, and with the help of interconnected grid system, it is easily possible for us to use the different older plants. Okay, then it is easily possible for us to ensure that इकॉनॉमिकल ऑपरेशन कसं इन्शुअर होते हे मी ऑलरेडी तुम्हाला सांगितलेलं आहे. देन वॉट एव्हर द डायव्हर्सिटी फॅक्टर इज देअर, दॅट डायव्हर्सिटी फॅक्टर इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी increase. Then whatever the reduces the plant reserve capacity. In previous day it was that near to one generating station we have to establish one reserve plant for fulfill the what we can say peak demand. But nowadays what it will happen, that particular plant reserve capacity, or nowadays that reserve plant is not that much necessary, so that they have given this particular fifth point, that is nothing but the reduces this particular plant reserve capacity. And what is my sixth plant? It increase the reliability of supply. The reliability of supply is going to be increased. Reliability of supply म्हणजेच काय, एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर जनरेटिंग स्टेशन मध्ये काही प्रॉब्लेम झाल्यामुळे इफ ड्यू टू दिस सम प्रॉब्लेम in that particular generating station, if supply is not going to maintain into the proper, म्हणजे proper supply नाही गेला तिथून, तर काय करणार आपण, what we are going to do, whatever the another generating station as they are connected in the parallel, the continuity of supply we are maintaining with the help of another generating station which were connected in that particular grid. So this is the sixth important advantages related to the interconnected grid system. सगळ्याला हा पॉइंट कळलेला आहे का? एव्हरीबडी got this point, that is nothing but the interconnected grid system. Whether this point is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now some of the students were there from your class and I am see.
Mobile data is turned off, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
See, some of the students were there from your class. Okay, I am continuously observing these things where if my last lecture is there, no, many of these students were absent for last lecture. See, as this our subject, that is power system one subject, is very what we can say interlinking. This subject is having interlinking to the each other. That's why I am insisting each and every student that don't remain absent. And another important point I want to tell you, many of students, they don't know this one. See, your class coordinator, your CC has given you one important link. That is nothing but the link of teaching diary. What is the teaching diary? What we have covered in the previous lecture, and that particular YouTube link of that particular lecture which is uploaded on our YouTube channel, that is given there. So what is your responsibility, or what is the responsibility of as a student you have to do? What you have to do, you have to, if you are absent, then what you have to do, you have to open that YouTube link and you have to see that video and you have to understand which concept has been or which point is covered in that particular session. And then if you are not getting, you directly contact to that respective subject teacher. But it should not be like that. आपण प्रेझेंटच नाहीये आणि आपण ते व्हिडिओज बघितले नाहीये आणि ते टीचिंग डायरीज आपण कधी बघितलेली नाहीये. It should not be happen like this one. Okay, because we are uploading that particular YouTube video after the completion of each and every video. On the end of the day, we are uploading that particular, we means all teachers, we are uploading all these videos on that particular YouTube channel of our SYB Electrical. Okay, so it is moral responsibility for you people is to just what I can say see that video whenever you were absent is there. And the A division student means whatever the regular students were there, no, from the first year to second year, they are following this practice. Okay, they are seeing that video, and what we can say, if they were absent, and again another important thing that I want to notice in front of you, many of students were remaining absent without permission. So if you are absent, you can just give that intimation to your proctor teacher so that they can consider this one. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ असा नाही की 7 दिवस ऑप्शन राहिल्यावर 7 दिवस प्रॉक्टर टीचरला सांगा, असं नाही. ओके, एखादा जेन्युइन प्रॉब्लेम असेल, तुम्ही तुमच्या प्रॉक्टर टीचरला सांगू शकता, सर मी असं येऊ शकत नाही, मी आज ऍबसेंट आहे, पण तुम्ही कंटिन्युअस जर ऍबसेंट राहायला लागला, दिस विल क्रिएट अ डिफरंट इम्पॅक्ट इन दी टर्म वर्क. आय विल अगेन टेलिंग यू, because in the term work, while giving term work, I will definitely consider your attendance. Your attendance is very important as far as the term work is concerned. Okay, if your attendance was not, if your attendance were not there, then what it is the use of that? ठीक आहे, तुम्ही एका लेक्चरला 2 लेक्चरला समजू शकतो, पण असं कंटिन्युअस अब्सेंट जर तुम्ही राहत राहिला, then it will become a very difficult. आता खूप डिफिकल्ट होत जाणार आहे. त्यामुळे आता सांगतो परत, जर सपोज काय म्हणतात त्याला, याच्या टायमाला, ज्यावेळेस टर्मवर्कच्या टायमाला सर मला टर्मवर्क कमी दिला असं म्हणून जर माझ्याकडे आला, देन सी व्हॉट इट विल हॅपन. बिकॉज युअर अटेंडन्स कॅरीज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट रोल इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर सिच्युएशन. याच्यामध्ये तुमची अटेंडन्स खूप महत्वाची आहे. त्यामुळे जर तुम्ही येणार नसाल, तुमच्या दोन्ही प्रॉक्टर टीचरचे नंबर तुमच्याकडे आहेत. फ्रॉम रोल नंबर 1 to 19, myself is the proctor teacher, and already I have created a group. So in that group you are having my number, and from remaining student, that is 20 to 38, Sawan sir, your CC is proctor teacher. So make sure that whenever you were absent due to some genuine reason, that time you should convey that same message to your respective proctor teacher that today I am absent due to this particular reason, so that we can consider while giving it or more. तुम्ही सांगत नाही काय नाही, असंच काय काय जण तर आता जॉईन होते. मी नाव पण सांगू शकतो आता कोण स्टुडंट जॉईन झाला. ओके, नाव सांगू का कोण जॉईन झाला आता? रोल नंबर 21, जगदीश. वेदर यू माय व्हॉइस इज ऑडिबल टू यू? No, my voice is not audible to him, because why? He has not started his what I can say, that voice tab which is present in that particular Zoom link. So it is my expectation, or it is my request to you people, is that nowadays the first part is very very important. That's why don't remain absent, and if you want to remain due to some genuine reason, you can convey that message to your respective what I can say, proctor teacher. Sir, I am going to remain the absent, as in my today my this problem is there in home and all these things, so consider this one. Okay, so this situation you are able to get it handled. Okay, now see, this point we have covered. Now from tomorrow's lecture we will going to start the very very important point, that is the cost of electrical energy. Now as far as the electrical energy is concerned, which different cost is going to be involved in this as far as this electrical energy is concerned. It may be a fixed cost, it may be a running cost. So what is the fixed cost and what is the running cost? Now fixed cost मध्ये कोणत्या कोणत्या गोष्टी आहेत? Which parameters comes under this particular fixed cost? That is nothing but the land, building, equipment cost, then interest, then depreciation cost, insurance and management cost. And which cost is comes under the running condition? That is fuel cost, oil, grease, water cost. So these are the part, and this is the very important, that is nothing but the cost of electrical energy. Whenever we are going to decide any the cost of electrical energy, two parameters comes into the picture: fixed cost and running cost. So what is the fixed cost? The cost which is always going to fix, that is not going to vary. ते कितीही जनरेशन असू द्या, काही असू द्या, काही असू द्या, ही कॉस्ट तुम्हाला इन्व्हेस्ट करावीच लागणार आहे. or that cost is always there in any power plant. That cost is nothing but the fixed cost. And what is the running cost? That cost is going to be continuously changing. म्हणजे जर इकडचा पॅरामीटर चेंज झाला तर माझी ती कॉस्ट चेंज होणार आहे. That is nothing but the running cost. Okay, so under fixed cost, which parameter comes into the picture? Then under running cost, which parameter came into the picture? That we have to think. Okay, so they will going to ask the question that write short note on cost of electrical energy. Okay, so this is the another point. And after that very last point was there, what is the meaning of tariff, and which are the objectives of tariff, and which are the different what I can say types of the tariff that we are going to see. Okay, हे सुद्धा खूप इम्पॉर्टंट पॉइंट आहेत, टॅरिफ आणि कॉस्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी. आणि आता अजून एक सांगतो, whatever this tariff is there, this part is based on this point, that is cost of electrical energy. means this whatever this content is there, cost of electrical energy, that is basic to that particular tariff. म्हणजे जे काय आपण टॅरिफ शिकणार आहोत त्याला हे काय बेसिक आहे. त्यामुळे जर तुम्ही हे थोडस जरी मिस केलं तर टॅरिफ मध्ये थोडस काय होणार आहे तुमचं कन्फ्युजन होणार आहे. ओके, आता जो पॉईंट शिकला तो एकदम इझी होता त्यामुळे तुम्हाला इझिली अंडरस्टूड झाला असेल. पण ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही टॅरिफ शिकणार आहात तो तुमच्यासाठी पॉईंट हा नवीन आहे. ओके, so this cost of electrical energy is basic to that particular tariff. So that we are going to cover it into the tomorrow's lecture. But whatever the announcement what I have made now, whether you have understood all this announcement, सगळ्यांना कळलेलं आहे का?
Yes, sir.
Just wait, I will take attendance. And see, some of the students now you also, it is, if it is not possible for you to rename your name properly, no sir, it will become more difficult. How many times we have to convey you, I don't know. I will call you personally in the afternoon. Roll number 10, 6 and roll number 2. I will show you how to, what I can say, rename your name with properly. Because nowadays almost all have renamed their name properly, except the whatever roll number I have taken. All other students rename their name properly now. Okay, so this is the part, and another important point is that, see, make sure that you will watch the YouTube videos with there. Everybody, whether everybody got that notice in our WhatsApp group, सगळ्यांना ते दिसलंय का बघा बरं, आहे का बघा बरं आपल्या व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुप मध्ये. मी तुम्हाला सांगतो सरांनी कधी टाकलेली आहे ती लिंक. आय विल जस्ट शो यू व्हेन एव्हर सर हॅज पुटेड दॅट लिंक. हा बघा, SYB च्या ह्याच्यामध्ये सरांनी 23rd डिसेंबरला युअर CC, that is nothing but this Sawant sir, on 23rd December he has posted that link at 10:33. SYB electrical teaching diary for academic year 2021-22. In that he has mentioned the study material and YouTube links of recorded lecture. So what you have to do, whenever you were absent there, that time what you have to do, you have to go there and you have to see all that video so that you can understand what part has been covered into this particular what I can say lecture. मागच्या झालेल्या लेक्चर मध्ये कुठला पार्ट कव्हर झाला ते तुम्हाला इझिली अंडरस्टूड होईल. आणि अजून एक महत्वाची गोष्ट, ज्या वेळेस आपण प्रॉक्टर ग्रुपवर, व्हेनेवर ऑन एनी प्रॉक्टर ग्रुप आपण कुठलीही एखादी इन्स्ट्रक्शन टाकतोय आणि तुम्हाला ज्या वेळेस सांगतोय की इथंच रिप्लाय द्या, तुमच्या प्रॉक्टर ग्रुपवर तिथंच लगे रिप्लाय द्यायचा, हा माझं रजिस्ट्रेशन झालेलं आहे, माझं रजिस्ट्रेशन झालेलं आहे किंवा माझं कम्प्लिशन झालेलं आहे. ते पर्टिक्युलर त्या इंडिव्हिज्युअल फॅकल्टीला पर्सनल पाठवत बसू नका. ओके, आपण प्रॉक्टर ग्रुप त्याच्यासाठीच केलेला आहे. व्हाय वी डिड दॅट प्रॉक्टर ग्रुप? बिकॉज only we will exchange our information through that particular group only. That's why we did that proctor group. Okay, so whenever someone your CC or myself, I will ask some data, that time you should able to fill that data and just say that yes we did it. Okay, so that we get confirmation that you did this. And yesterday also, some of the I asked to some remaining student that you should fill the history sheet, because that history sheet we will require whenever or that history sheet we will require for giving that data to the university. So that's why we have asked related to that particular history sheet. So those who are remaining, I have yesterday I have put some number there on the group, so you can do it and you can fill it. Okay, so